guys, I'm Jess and welcome back to Magical Mischief. Today we have got a very exciting Funko Friday video. We have got another Funko Magical review where we'll be looking at another one of the die cast Funkos. Now this one is one of two that I own. The first one that I did show you was the Black Panther die-cast Funko. I will link that review up above for you guys to check out if you want to. This one, as you can probably tell, is the Iron Man one. Now, I bought this, I believe, last Christmas for Lewis. It was either last Christmas or the Christmas before, and it was reduced on Black Friday, which is why I bought it. Because original retail for these, when they first released, let me put this down so it doesn't get broken, is usually £50. That is original price. Now, it can fluctuate in price. Usually, once these have been taken off Funko and are effectively discontinued from Funko, you can buy them on places like Amazon and a UK website that I've shopped on before called Pop Figures. But sometimes, for example, like the Boba Fett one I've seen on Amazon, and it can be near £100. Your best time probably to buy these, I would recommend, is when they first release, if you've got the money, or wait till a time like Black Friday or around when it is Funko's birthday. Funko Europe usually have like a discounted sale around their birthday. So those are the times where these may be discounted, I should say. The Iron Man was a priority for us. There's not actually many other die-cast ones I would like to get my hands on at the moment. The Darth Vader and the Boba Fett that I really wanted for Lewis are no longer available on Funko Europe and are more expensive when you try to buy them from other places, and I haven't seen them anywhere for a while. I saw them briefly both on Pop Figures for quite a good price, but never went and bit the bullet, which was really annoying. So now they're gone, and there are no other Star Warsy die-cast ones out at the moment that he would want. The only other Marvel one that I've seen them do was Thor, which we did consider getting and adding to the collection, but we don't massively collect Thor, especially like at the moment. So the only other priorities I think for me Marvel wise would be Captain America or anyone from Guardians of the Galaxy. Personally, they have not done any die-cast Harry Potter ones, and I think if they were to do a die-cast Harry Potter one, even if it was just of Harry himself, I think I would be straight there, so I had one sort of minimum. And I think if they do die-cast Funkos of any Harry Potter characters, it will probably be the Golden Trio, and standard could be quite often, I think, Hagrid nowadays, like Hagrid or Dumbledore. But there's been no rumours or anything at all. Just want to clarify that they do die-cast Harry Potter ones. I just think it would be really, really nice. They did do, on the subject, one Disney die-cast one, which was Mickey Mouse, which I did not get my hands on. I probably should have that's the only Disney one I've seen. That doesn't mean to say they won't do more, but I bet the rest would be other Fab 5 characters. But someone also who is in popular circulation that Loungefly and Funko do on quite a lot of stuff, because they are now the same company, if you didn't know, is Winnie the Pooh, which is what I'd be very or Princess. Disney Princess is quite common. And to be fair, for Funko and Lounge, like, especially like from a pinpoint view, Pixar is quite popular, so maybe they would do someone from Pixar. Most likely it would be someone from Toy Story, like Woody and Buzz maybe, but I have no objection to that. I'm a big Toy Story fan. But back to this Iron Man Funko. I'm now going to show you a little pan over and a close-up of this Funko before we talk a bit more about it. So guys, what did you think from the close-up? Isn't this stunning? Now, talking about the features that you would have seen in the pan over, the most important one is that, as you could probably tell from the beginning of the video, the case is clear. It has got all the standard like Funko markings on it, like the number, what franchise it's from, the character name, the name on the side, and then if you turn round to this side, it does have an outline of the character. There are no pictures on the back to sort of signify what else is in the series, but it's very easy to tell what else would be in this series because it would be the other Marvel sort of die-cast Funkos. Now, the plastic covers do come off really, really easily. Mine, I do apologise, is quite dirty. These do quite easily gather more dust and marks than other Funko boxes, but that's just predominantly because it's clear, hard plastic. So there's a lot of black marks that I'm noticing. This is the first time in ages I've looked at it up close, I think, since Lewis has had it as a gift. These are Funkos, like the Bitty Pops, that are the only ones where I will take the case off to show you guys. And that's just because they are designed to be taken off. Obviously, with normal Funkos, if you desire to, you can take them out of the box. The boxes are not sealed, so you can take the Funkos out if you choose to and display them out of the box. And lots of people do that. And I do kind of understand why. Purely and simply because the Funko out of the box does take up less space. But my problem as a collector and a serious collector is I know that I would, for every Funko I take out the box, I would have to store their packaging. Because I know full well that if you have its packaging in pristine condition, the value of the product is higher. And not that I ever intend to sell my Funkos or sell any part of my collection. I do want to make sure that the boxes are pristine and it has the highest value, so that if I was ever in serious financial difficulty, like me and my partner Lewis were, we would have the opportunity, if we desperately needed to get the highest value we could from these products. Not that I ever intend to sell them. And I think if I, speaking honestly, was in that situation, I would sell things from the collection that I had fallen out of love with. Personally, that would be the first port of call for me, as for most collectors. Now, this Funko, the die-cast one, compared to other Funkos, is made from metal, which is why, as you can see there, it's metal. This is why it is so heavy, and you have to be so careful. He is absolutely stunning though. Like, I do love him. I love the shiny detail. He is just absolutely gorgeous. These die-cast Funkos, the two that we have, are some of my favourites in the collection. Now, they are on the pricier end, as I mentioned earlier, and they don't do the die-cast Funkos as regularly as other Funkos, which gives you a chance to actually, I would say, put some money aside and save, just in case the next die-cast Funko is one that you want. I am always so careful with these because I'm just so afraid that it's going to get broken. The base that it sits on is also plastic and is like a grey colour, like a light grey colour. But he is absolutely stunning. Let me again just show you the back. Now, with these Funkos, I would recommend keeping the case on it. That personally, because the case will give it a bit of protection. I know as an out-of-box collector it might be a bit for you, but because these are metal, the box gives it a bit of protection, and the box is part of the design of the Funko. It is absolutely stunning though. These are, because of the design of them, Funko Pops actually that do not need pop protectors on their box, and a pop protector won't fit. Now, I don't know whether they will start making sort of protective sleeves or anything that you could put on the outside of them to sort of like give them a bit of extra protection, just so that the plastic case doesn't scratch or anything. They currently, I will say, don't do those at the moment. I full well know Funko don't do them, otherwise I probably would have purchased them by now. But that doesn't mean to say there aren't any if you wanted any on Etsy that are done by a small business. I haven't bothered to go and look, because to be honest, at the moment I don't really have the time to do that. It's soon getting to close the period when I'm going back to work, so you know, I'm trying to sort of make sure that my YouTube and everything is up to date just before I go back to work, so there's enough content ready for you guys. I do totally, if you are an Iron Man fan, recommend this die-cast Funko. I do recommend, as I said earlier, waiting if you can till Black Fridays and Funko sales to be able to get these because of the high price tag. But if you can afford it at the £50 first off when it is released, please do so that you do not lose out on these absolutely stunning Funkos. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you have any die-cast Funkos? Are there any that they have released that I've missed that I should totally go and check out? Please let me know all of that in the comments down below. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on that notification bell so you're notified when more magical mischief is coming your way. I really hope you have enjoyed this magical review, guys, for Funko Friday, and I will see you very soon. Bye!